Temps a little hot today at Lincoln Financial Field, but keep in mind it is technically still summer as we get you ready for some football in Philly. Today it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. On the visitor sideline, Washington head coach Dan Quinn. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
Only played 7 games last season due to injury. But when he's 100% healthy, his Washington Commanders are a threat to anyone.
They go play action. Daniels. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
And McLaurin, the motion man right. They'll give it to Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, who burst onto the scene as a 7th-round rookie last year. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Here's Daniels. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop it. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3-and-out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Pulled in at the 24. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
A career high in touchdown passes last season with 25, but wants to make the next jump in terms of consistency. Both himself and his offense maneuvering the ball down the field.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard
Bigsby
line.
once more. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here's Hurts to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down.
On the pickup, 2nd and 6 at the Commanders' 47-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Dorrance Armstrong. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Hurts sets up to throw it. Rolling to his right. in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on first and goal. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they come up now second and goal. They'll set up a throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on first and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at third and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Devontae Smith, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Commander's going to retake the field for drive number 2. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Play action, now it's Daniels. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Made the quick throw there outside the numbers, and you can feel the thought process. They just wanted to get in his hands and let him make a play. But how about the job they did defensively to keep him bottled up? Instead, they tackle him for a loss.
3rd down and 13. Daniels looking to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That's taken on the 25. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7-0 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. On the ground with Bigsby to start the drive. And he'll scratch out only about a yard after the 32. 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Hurts fumbles it, and it's Washington that scoops it up. And some room to roam now. Still going inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back to the house. It's a Commanders touchdown on the scoop and score. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Moody good with the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got Smith here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, then he curls back inside.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes over the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
There's Wicks over the middle. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Off the play fake. Daniels. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Setting up the screen. Krosky Merritt. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards.
To throw is Daniels. And he's going to go down here as saying they push him back to the 34. That's how multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. To the air goes Daniels. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
A loss of 8 yards.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt.
In formation for Washington.
So a tight one so far, 1-point game at the break as we check in with Scott Hansen at our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Our look around the NFL starts now. In the Pacific Northwest, the Seahawks at home to take on the AFC champs, the New England Patriots. And it's a man picked up late in the process from Philadelphia, A.J. Brown. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Patriots begin their AFC title defense and spoil the Seahawks Super Bowl party as they come away with the road win. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's Kenneth Gainwell. He's loose, and they're not gonna catch him. 27 yards on the rushing touchdown. The Bucs come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Lastly, let's check out the impact player from this opening slate of games of 2026, and it's this man. And here's Wan'Dale Robinson. He was absolutely electric. This one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Titans come away with the victory. It's the first for Robert Saleh as the head coach of Tennessee. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these 2 sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And you know what I think the defense is saying back to them? Why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
From the 29, Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Here's Brown. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Daniels. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on second down, and that leads to a tough third down call. Throwing now is Daniels. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. And now the punter Tress Way as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And after that touchdown on the opening drive, they've hit a bit of a wall. No touchdown since, and it has kind of left this group searching for some answers that they don't appear to have right now. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Still going. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing is Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Eagles have retaken a third quarter lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who does have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Here's Daniels. This will be caught by Brown. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. They go play action. Daniels. That's the second-year man out of Virginia Tech, Jalen Lane. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
It's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
First down. Here's Krosky-Merritt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Second and 14. A quick screen to Lane. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. This is taken around the 12. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Working to put a drive together. Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Looking to throw. Peyton escaping the pressure right. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. There you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Opening week, certainly he didn't want to throw an interception, but the rookie got it out of the way. That's the first of his career.
Veterans throw interceptions week 1, week 2, week 3. It happens along the way, but you're right. He got out of the way. It's over. The big thing for him is, can he answer this question when he gets to the sideline? What did you see? Why did you make that throw? They'll work with it from there.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And his throw is incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Daniels looking to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Tressway now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open, but you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
On 4th down, Peyton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Powers passed him at the 5. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Once again, Krosky Merritt, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Touchdown,
Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Peyton. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Here's 2nd down.
Amik Robertson there defensively.
Back to throw. Peyton. And this one incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
On 4th down, Peyton. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Is a turnover on downs.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35. Here's first down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Peyton. He's going deep for Brown. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. That's going to be caught by Bigsby.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
At the Commanders,
2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw again. It's complete to Brown, right side.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Shedding through the defense. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop the clock. And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal. Here comes second down. They'll look to throw again. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Looking to throw. Peyton. He's got it. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Here now, second and goal. Back to throw. Peyton. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able to break the tie in the 4th quarter.
And he just shook off all the pressure, too, because when you think about it, tie ball game, rookie quarterback, most of them are thinking, don't make a mistake. Instead, this young man just said, I'll make a play.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Now Washington down 20-14. 43 seconds to go. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here first and 10. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. Second down, goal to go. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 8 yards. It's third down and
He's back to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
On fourth down, here's Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on fourth and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. Now, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Philadelphia, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Washington, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Scream a line loud enough that someone will believe. It may seem fairly obvious, but I don't think you'd agree. Please refrain from thinking it's what got us in this team. Yeah, there's a pattern from the past and it lives, it dies with
We have a deal. One of the top receivers has agreed to terms on a contract extension that will likely keep him and his quarterback very happy.
Spinning all your rounds till you slip off track. Blaming someone else as you build your stack. Running the parade to the ground and back. Just a campaign that you feel attacked. Dream a line long enough that everyone will see. The absence of conviction starts to rot out all your teeth. Shame there's not a muzzle built to filter out deceit. I'll fix that pattern from the